that what was in that bag? I said, she should not worry that. I know what it is, that she should not worry. So I said, well, these things are too powerful. That for her to feel it this way. That what if someone that doesn't have anything? But these people
what kind of power does she have? Or she's a witch?
I can't really say she's a witch, but...
Have you dated a witch before?
I don't know, but there's this lady there in campus that came. She, most time they use ladies to try to check you out.
Yeah.
But there's this girl that came that time. I specifically know that she's here for a purpose, for a mission. But I still know I have stubborn edge. Like, what you tell me that this thing will kill me, I will try it. If it doesn't kill me, then I have added more power to my power. That's my belief. So then this girl came and...
Is it boo? Is it boo? That made you believe that. But continue.
But so then when she came around and immediately my spiritual man then was called and said, there's this girl around you, don't go close to her. I said, why? I said, don't go close to her. I said, okay, I said, I'm not looking at her. She was like, hey, what's this? I said, you, now I'll go close to you. What did you bring? She said, no, she's not content. She's not content. I don't worry now. So I slept with her. And then after sleeping with her, she started bleeding. Before I sleep with her, I took some things, I drank some things. And this one, and way past you. I just had that, I just like, way past you.
You drank charm?
I drank charm. This one, this charm I had in my house, it was done with snake. There's snake inside.
They put a snake in the dry gin?
Yes, in the dry gin. The snake in the dry gin. It's a dead snake.
Yes.
But it's not gonna rot. It's
preserved.
Yes, it's preserved.
You keep drinking from it.
You keep drinking from it. Keep putting more gin.
You went really deep.
Really deep, sir. I had things I buried. And this thing, there was one day I was just thinking, when I wanted to go and burn the ones I burned then, after everything. So I thought about the ones inside. I was like, how do I want to vomit this thing? How do I want to vomit this? How do I want to vomit? How do I want to take this? Then I was praying that day. I was praying that day, and sincerely, I had this dream that I was vomiting something in a tree. Like this, this biscuit I used to bring this in the tree. It was like that. This is the smelly. And I was vomiting it. I was like, it's as wide as 2 eyes of me. It's as wide as this, and it was coming out from me. Then I vomited it all in that dream. I woke up and I felt like I could not stand up. I felt so light, I could not stand up. Then when I got to the office, I remember I prayed. I forgot about the dream. I remember the dream. I was like, does that mean that I am now empty? That was what came to my mind then. Does that mean I'm now empty, that there's nothing again? I was like, no, I'm not empty. I have Jesus in me, I have Christ in me, I am not empty.
Before we talk about Jesus in you, we've seen several times online that when people who went as far as you went into occultism are graduating, that's when they wait for them.
Yes, sir.
To eliminate them.
Yes, sir.
Did you experience that, and how did you survive it?
That was what I was saying, that about my sign out day. My sign out day was the day I thought everything. But going to school that day was I've never feel that kind of fear before.
You knew they were going to kill you.
That there was this fear over that night. I could not sleep. In fact, it's as bad as I did not buy the sign out way. Because it was like the sign out was like a death day for me. I was looking at it like a death day. I did not buy the sign out way. I was just at home thinking so sober. I had to go to my spiritual man. He gave me things yet. You know, there's a way they will give you something and you are happy about it, and you are like, you have confidence in this thing. So it was instead weighing me down, like, so after everything, this is how it will go. This is how it will go. So I entered the campus that day, and today it says normal usual settings, everybody was there, and they were like, okay, looking out. In fact, it was as well that I didn't allow anybody follow me, and it's unusual. I told everybody to just go, I'm coming. So I entered the campus, one man would just myself and my bag, and when I got to the secret, I removed the bag, don't check my bag. I did not go with anything.
In your mind, you told yourself that you're one man moko.
I just told myself.
It's Igbo.
Then let me just
continue.
go. Let me just go. And then when I entered the campus, I saw the settings, I saw them, but yet I went to the security post. So two things was on my mind. Is it that today I just hand over myself to the police, or I will escape again? So when I got there and we were talking to me, the man was showing me this one, this is that. Don't go close to this person, run for this person. And I just said the name from behind and it wasn't shot.
They came for you.
Yeah, they came for me, and so it's like they came like they know that you do not allow us to do far. You do not allow some of us to grow. You will not leave this campus. You stayed and you ruled. And now you want to go. And now you will not leave this place. Well, when he shot me and I did not go down, then I got my confidence back. I said, okay,
they shot you?
Yes, they shot.
And you didn't go down?
I did not go down. I did not go down at all.
Why?
Because of those things I had in me already.
Did anybody on your graduation?
Yes, somebody was shot. So what I was coming to, I was running towards me to come and help. Come and help me. They shot him on his leg. I think he stayed. He survived. Because after that time I've seen him. He survived. But that boy did not survive. And that boy happened to my school soon.
How old was he?
The boy can't be more than maybe 20, 22, 23.
And that's it?
Yes.
He was wasted.
He was wasted that day. And then after the shooting, the school scattered. So they were expecting that I would retaliate, but that day there was not this. The normal way. The normal way was not just. I was not just. Let it just be. Let it just go fast. People came from different places, different schools. Like that lie will not. This one they must collect. This one I do. Let's leave everything to God. I said, let's just leave everything. Let's leave everything. I don't want to. But me that I was saying I don't want to leave everything. I still later went back to go and strike. But the victim did not go down that day. So I just feel this is just the end of the
On the day of your graduation, you still went to go and strike?
Not the no. I allowed that day to go. Because that day already, the talk of the town was already my name was everywhere. So I allowed that day to go. Next day, I think it was the Friday. Okay, I had planned I would travel there Friday night. So that Friday evening, around 6, I can't forget, that was when I just told him I'm coming home. I already packed my bag. I told my girl to carry it to the park. So I want to just quickly do something. So I went to his house that day. I didn't meet him. First thing I met, I struck him. You just
did as if you did a mosquito. What do you mean you strike that man?
I shot that. So shooting him, I didn't wait because it's not the target. So I didn't wait to know if so I didn't wait to get confirmation because there's something about eating. You must already do a confirmation.
You take pictures?
Yes, I will send it to those. I will send those money. If it's those for the teachers, those leaders, I will send those money. Those ones, that's what they want to see. That's the receipt of whatever they are paying for. Or they are sponsored, or they are paying your school fees for. So then there was this time I need to pay my school fee. I was very broke. All those times, everything I was doing when it comes to as regard Yahoo was not just working again. It was not just working again. Everything just turned down and that. I needed money then, and nobody raised money for me. None of them. So there was this major hit that they wanted us to play, and they were like, okay, we will give so amount. That was when my head now up. I said, okay, I need money to pay my school fee. I did not see. But now you want to give me this money for this. I said, I'm not going to play this time. If I hear anybody play it, because I was the man that I could bring that this. I said, if I hear anybody play it in this time, you will go to station because I'll bring you up myself. They tried it now. I arrested the boy myself. He didn't kill anybody. He only went with axe and he injured somebody in the hand. I saw the blood. I said something. I took him to the station myself. He was arrested, and then when he got to the station, I had to make calls so they would remove him from there because I had pity on him. So then many other things in campus. Then after campus, now it's not time for me to now hand over the mantle, the axe, and the power.
What mantle are you talking about?
The axe, the mantle of leadership as number one as because we call it temple.
Yes.
We call it temple head. Call it as a temple head. Then that was now another phase of fear. Another phase of fear. Like, can I really do this? Should I do it? Because there's something about completing your task that you were able to hand over. Is completing your task, but you were dissolved or rebelled. Is that you did well, but you did not complete it, you did not hand over. So there's no glory like that. There's no glory per se. Just like you, after everything you did, since you did not hand over, it's just like a snake passing on the rock without any part. They released everything. Over? Yeah, I did.
You know that there was glory?
Yes, there was glory after death.
Where is the glory now?
No, there's sorry.
People sang, rejoiced. They used to cook rice.
No, it's not.
They would rather beat the person too.
Yes, they will do something.
What a glory!
So that's just it. So after handing over, I had to because then during my handing over, I had to burn. It's just like a church having another region or another branch. I had to burn another branch again, and that branch is still existing now. So after those things, they still call me, they still get advice, they still get talks. Okay,
till now?
No, then that was it. So that was after when I met my spiritual mother. She said, I need to go and renounce it, call and let them know that you are no more. The day I wanted to do that, I was crying because I just feel like different things came to my mind, a whole me. Now doing this, now saying this. How do I want to do it? How do I want to say this?
How did you encounter Jesus, considering how deep you went in cult?
Okay. The thing is, Jesus never left. All through everything I passed through, he never left sincerely, because there are times after everything that my spirit will just talk to me and I'll be like, don't worry, I'll do it later. There was this guy then I initiated personally, because if I would count people I have brought in, I initiated personally, it's more than 2,000. It's more than personally. It's more than 2,000. And if I will now say I want to count those that I blessed into the movement, as a number one, then I had the ask that I've initiated 400 in a particular night. Just one night, and we can have many nights in a semester. So in a year, I can know.
So you are saying that our campuses are filled with a lot of cultism activities that people may not know about.
A lot, and now it's even now because it's even becoming. See, then it was not even as visual as this, but now it's becoming more visual that you can even enter a campus and you will sense, you will know a cult guy by his look. I told them that you can never know. You can never know, and things will happen, and they were like, we will still come and cry with you. Things we will play it in a particular junction, and we will still come back to that junction and still buy pure water and drink. You can, but nowadays we've turned to like you just know them. You will just know in fact those ones that don't even play it will just be the one that they are not even talking. When you're missing on this one, there are people that talk or that say nonsense more. People that don't even have power, people that they've not done anything. They are the ones that talk more. People that really do things, that get into things, they don't really have that mouth to talk. That's just the truth about it.
Did you get born again
so
get to the point that you are now?
When I got out of campus after I left, before the handover, then I had to cry to my sister. I called her, I cried, I said I want to come. That's because then fear was all over me. Now, when I was in power, or when I was actively in power, I know that I can with one type of figure. I know people will come out. Now it is now you. It is now the reality of you and yourself. You've done many things for people. You've done many to people for people, and now like you are no more the talk of the town than that person. They want another number one. No more you.
It means the devil does use and don't.
That's just it. So then I had to cry. I want to come home. When I got home, she looked at me and was like, "Is this you?" If a drug has turned, he has divided me into two. He has divided me. I was thinner than this.
Yeah.
Leaner, looking so bad. She showed me a picture of myself before leaving home. I looked at myself. I looked at me now. Then.
So all those glory was nothing.
I was just crying. So that means there's nothing in all these things actually.
Nothing.
There's nothing. Sincerely, there's nothing. So after that, I reached out to my friend, like my best friend. I said, how is this? I said, you're never ready. Once you are ready, you will come to church. See this place you left, you will come back. Then I remember there's this woman in our church, she's our children pastor. She said, don't go too far because you will need to, how far you've gone is how far you need to trek back again. He said, don't go too far. But all those words were now coming back to my head. All those words were coming back to my head. Then I was just crying. I said, now that I've gone too far, so I could not call anybody because they all told me them. I was like, then I could not be this coconut. I can't just listen. So then eventually I went back to him. I had to go to him. He led me to Christ himself again. He said, I know you know Christ. It's not as if it's new to you. It's not as if it's not work. I remember then I was a prayer warrior in church. I was a children pastor. I was children minister rather. I was a zonal teams president. So I know I actually journeyed with God then. Not as if I just to the world, maybe I didn't know God at all. So I now have to go back to God and like, okay, God, now Jesus, this is it. I know I have forsaken you. I know you have not forsaken me. I went back to my journal. I started reading everything he told me. The first day I heard God, I heard the voice that said, I will contend to eternal content. I think I was 16 or 17. Then I heard that voice. I reminded him. I started talking about those. I started reading those words, and I was like, after reading everything, I wasn't hearing it. Nothing was happening. Does it mean I've lost it? Does this mean that what the pastor said that day that this person will die and lose everything, that there's no remedy? Doesn't mean there's no remedy. So I just feel, okay, fine. There's no remedy. Let me just serve God and just either the remedy or not, let me just go back to God and start. Then this Sunday, I stumbled on the message on Instagram. When you're talking about, I think then it was a season of dysfunctional background.
Yes.
That was the season then. I stumbled on it. I started following, started listening. That day was the day I got the peace I was looking for actually. I was so happy. That was after that time I had the revelation I saw. Then in that revelation I was crying. My laptop was off, my phone was off. There was no Wi-Fi, and I wanted to get connected. And you came into the room that night, that day, and you were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "There's nothing I can do." He said, "Is it Wi-Fi?" I said, "Yes." You brought out this big router, a white connection. You placed it on the wall. You connected to my system and to my phone. You plugged them and on them. I said, "Now connect." So there's nothing holding you now. Connect. Then it was your message that played, and I started listening to that message. I did not know the message was like an half message. So I started looking for that message. Later I found that message. So I later found that message, but I listened. The first time I heard that message was in my dream. Was in that dream. Just a short. So when I was listening to that message, I heard that short. I said, "This is what I heard in my dream." I had to go and start listening to that message again. So then when I started, my life has really taken new shape and good shape. Messages and prayer and guidance and teaching and everything.
Do you have more peace now, more than when you were in cult?
I have more peace. In fact, there is no peace when you're in cult. It's just like if there are no original, there won't be fake. For there to be fake, that means there's an original. So we're just having fake of what peace is. We're just having fake of, so I can't really call it peace because it's not peace. It's not peace.
Let's say there's a young man and there's a young lady watching this right now who is saying, "Is there hope for me? I've gone so far. Can Jesus forgive me? Can I come out and have the opportunity you have?" What message will you pass to that person?
Sincerely, I will tell the person that you've not gone any far. The truth is the devil is just making you feel you've gone far. You are just a step away from Jesus. You are just a step away from revelation. You're just a step away from yourself. The devil is just making you look as if you've gone far. You've not gone far. Sincerely, you've not. If God can revive and restore me, I don't think there's anybody on this earth. Like somebody used to say in my office, said, "You are this one that Jesus left the 99 for." And that's the truth.